When we talk about timeless music, about melodies that echo through history, one name stands above the rest: Ludwig van Beethoven. How did a man, born in the 18th century, create compositions so powerful that they still define the essence of human emotion today? Welcome to this journey into the genius, the struggles, and the triumphs of one of history's greatest composers. In today's video, we're diving deep into Beethoven's world, not just the music, but the man behind it. We'll uncover his life story, his battles with deafness, and his remarkable ability to turn personal struggle into universal beauty. So grab a coffee, settle in, and let's explore how Ludwig van Beethoven composed music that defined generations. Ludwig van Beethoven was born on December 17, 1770, in Bonn, Germany, into a family of musicians. His father, Johann, was a court singer with grand ambitions for his son, and he pushed young Ludwig hard to become the next Mozart. Picture this: a young Beethoven sitting at a keyboard, small hands struggling to masterpieces far beyond his years. His father, known to be harsh and demanding, saw his son not as a child, but as a prodigy in training. Yet beneath this strict discipline, Beethoven's natural talent began to shine. Think about this for a moment. A boy of just 17, carrying the weight of his family's future on his shoulders. How many of us could thrive under that kind of pressure? Beethoven didn't just survive, he began to thrive. In 1792, Beethoven moved to Vienna, the cultural heart of Europe, to study under Joseph Haydn, one of the most revered composers of the time. Imagine the excitement of stepping into a city brimming with musical giants, where every note played could define one's career. But Beethoven wasn't just another student. He had an intense, rebellious spirit and a fiery personality. His compositions began breaking away from the strict rules of classical forms. Think of Beethoven as the rock star of his time, a mix of genius and raw energy that left audiences spellbound. But while his public career was ascending, his private life was beginning to take a dark turn. Here's where Beethoven's story takes a tragic, almost unimaginable turn. By his late 20s, he began to notice the first signs of hearing loss. For a composer, this was more than a physical ailment. It was a potential death sentence for his career. Now, imagine being a musician. Your world revolves around sound, and hearing that world begin to fade. It's like a painter losing their sight, or a dancer losing their ability to move. This is where Beethoven's resilience truly shines. He didn't retreat into despair. He pushed forward, creating music that was richer, more emotional, and deeply introspective. Let's dive into Beethoven's compositional process. One of the things that set him apart was his relentless revision and experimentation. His sketchbooks were filled with ideas, rewritten over and over until they achieved perfection. These four notes, ... are perhaps the most famous in all the music. Beethoven turned simplicity into an unforgettable anthem of triumph over adversity. And then there's the Ninth Symphony, composed when Beethoven was almost completely deaf. Its final movement, Ode to Joy, is a universal anthem for brotherhood and unity, transcending language, culture, and time. So how did Beethoven's music define generations? It wasn't just the technical brilliance, though. That's undeniable. It was his ability to tap into universal emotion: joy, sorrow, triumph, and despair, and express them through music. Beethoven showed us that art can be a bridge between the personal and the universal. He transformed his deepest struggles into works of beauty that resonate with each of us. From his humble beginnings in Bonn to his triumphs and tribulations in Vienna, Beethoven's life wasn't just about music. It was about resilience, innovation, and the unshakable belief in the power of art to transcend human suffering. His journey reminds us that no matter how insurmountable life's challenges may seem, creativity and passion can lead us to moments of greatness. Beethoven's deafness could have silenced him, but instead, it became the catalyst for some of the most profound compositions the world has ever known. Works like the Ninth Symphony or Moonlight Sonata aren't just notes on a page. They're emotional lifelines, connecting us to our shared humanity. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life and music of Ludwig van Beethoven. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more stories of history's most extraordinary figures. And as always, keep listening to the music. It might just change your life.